Right now, Denver police is investigating after a man was shot in Lodo last night. It happened near 22nd and Market Street near Coors Field. Police say the victim's injuries are not life-threatening. We don't know how he's doing this morning. A woman who lives near where the shooting happened sent us this video last night. You can see officers had a block of Market Street closed off. Police say they're still trying to gather information on the suspect. Once we learn more, we'll update you on air and online.
Happening today, a former Larimer County Human Services caseworker who lied about meeting with families is set to be sentenced. Sandra Spraker claimed she met with 10 families about cases, but when contacted, some of them were not even aware that a case about them existed. It was concerning because at least one of the families had a history involving serious injuries. Spraker later admitted she had lied, but didn't say why. She was charged with 99 counts and pleaded guilty to 3 of them earlier this year. Spraker's sentencing is set to start at 3 this afternoon.
This morning, we're learning more about the case against a dentist from Aurora who's accused of poisoning his wife. Sources tell 9 News investigates that James Craig is accused of plotting to kill 3 people from jail. Those sources say the intended victims include 2 law enforcement officers and another person. Craig is in the Arapahoe County Jail awaiting trial for the death of his wife, Angela. Late last month, his attorney withdrew from the case, and the next day, prosecutors filed new charges, including solicitation of murder. Craig is due back in court on December 16th.
The city of Pueblo could soon start tracking drug use through wastewater. You might remember it's similar to a method used to track COVID during the pandemic. The city's health department says substance abuse is one of the community's top concerns. The technology they would use can find traces of drugs like cocaine, fentanyl, and meth. The city says the program would be paid for by a grant from the state. City Council will vote on whether to authorize the technology on Monday.
Is cannabis becoming your best friend? That is the question and concern coming from the Colorado School of Public Health.
Today, it's launching an awareness campaign created by a bill passed in 2021. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live from the Capitol right now. Courtney, this campaign aims to tackle the often overlooked health risks of high concentration cannabis.
Yes, that's right. Good morning, Corey and Lauren. Those risks include depression, dependency, and psychosis if you're using high concentration THC chronically, according to the Colorado School of Public Health. Now, researchers tell us there's still a lot of work to be done to fully understand this product, especially because THC concentrations are so much higher now than ever before. This statewide awareness campaign created by HB 1317 is called the T on THC. It aims to target young and pregnant people while equipping the public with information about high concentration cannabis products like shatter, dabs, and edibles. For example, researchers say daily users of high potency products have a 5-time increased odds of developing a psychotic disorder compared with someone who's never used them before. Dean of the Colorado School of Public Health, Dr. Kathleen Bradley, says this campaign brings awareness to these products that were otherwise believed to cause no harm. She says this is a different product than cannabis of the past. In some cases, it's 90% more potent than what was out there decades ago.
Colorado was a leader in legalization of cannabis. It needed to be a leader now and going forward in understanding the harm, the benefits, what are out there. What does this product actually do?
Dr. Bradley says they're also encouraging people to use alternatives to high concentration THC and also other coping mechanisms and skills. You can find a link to all of that information on our website, 9news.com. And coming up at 8 o'clock, you'll hear from a former Denver Bronco who struggled with high concentration THC, and he tells us how he was able to kick the habit. Live in Denver, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
All right, we'll check back in about an hour. Thank you so much. Democrats have flipped California's 13th congressional district seat. Republican House Representative John Duarte has conceded to his Democratic challenger, Adam Gray. That's according to a Duarte campaign spokesman. The 5 counties in the district certified their results Tuesday. Gray won by 187 votes. This was the last unresolved House race in the country. Republicans now have the majority with 220 seats to Democrats' 215.
Today, the House Task Force is set to have its last hearing on the assassination attempts on President-elect Donald Trump. According to a spokesperson, Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe will be the sole witness at a hearing this morning on Capitol Hill. After the hearing, the bipartisan group of lawmakers will finalize the report and move to make it public.
Right now, a manhunt is underway for the gunman who killed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Officials believe it was a targeted attack, and we do want to warn you that the video we're about to show is disturbing. Thompson was shot yesterday morning outside of a hotel in Midtown Manhattan. The gunman walked up behind, fires 3 shots, and ran off. Officials were able to recover a cell phone nearby, and now they're looking into a possible motive. Thompson had served as CEO for more than 3 years. He was 50 years old. He's survived by his wife and 2 children.